Hi, I'm Vaidehi Bhanushali. I'm a clinical psychologist, a hypnotherapist, and a holistic healer, and also the founder of Beyond Therapies. I'd like to take some time out today to speak about validation. Coming to what actually validation means is our need for being accepted by others, our need for listening those words that you are okay and you're accepted, you're one of us, and you're nice. Listening all those words, the need that drives us to do different things, that need is validation, the need for validation. This need has been driving us from day one. The moment we are born with this need of validation. Until the last day, this need drives us. When we are born, we first seek this validation from our mother. We want her hug, we want her touch, and in the language of psychology, it makes a lot of difference how much your mother touches you in that age. So early years, say 1 to 3, are the years where we constantly, as a child, knowingly, unknowingly, seek that validation from our mother. Later on, it's our secondary caregiver, our father, that we seek the same kind of validation. The kinds of validation further change. We seek it from our friends, our family members, our siblings, moving on to teachers. And now, when social media is such an important part of our life, validation has a new definition. We not only seek it from our parents, from our partners, our family members, our friends, but also from people we don't know, from, I can say, hundreds of different people who sit behind the black mirror. It is very important for most of us to get that desired attention when being active on a social platform, when being connected through social media. Being more broad about it and being more specific to why I chose this topic today is this expectation, this constant drive of validation from social media or our friends, our family members, has led us into a place where we are turning ourselves slowly and gradually into full-fledged narcissists. Narcissist is a type of personality which is very, very self-occupied. I would say very self-righteous, and for them, everything, the locus of every situation, every conversation, every thought, every action is the self. Through this excessive way of validation, the narcissist in us is being born, and if we already have it in us, is growing wildly. We always want to be liked by others. We always, not directly actually, but we want them to like us in some way. This dependence, this psychological dependence of being constantly accepted by others, is making us do things that we usually wouldn't. I have seen people bringing down their posts if they do not get enough likes. They feel that it is an attack on their self-esteem. They feel an attack on their self-image. They become extremely self-conscious when people do not give them that amount of um, acceptance on a social platform. Also, on the contrary, I've seen people who've been over bloated up by the attention that they receive on social platforms. I've seen them underwork their potential in those cases where they themselves know to a certain extent that their performance level is this, but being constantly busy in seeking the validation from people, their performance levels drop to a very considerate level. Validation has always been a very intimate part of every relationship, be it with friends, be it with partners, or be it with our parents. It is definitely important. However, what we as today's generation are up to is making it the crux of our whole self-esteem. Our self-esteem, our whole self-image in our heads relies on how we are liked by others, or how we are treated by others. what I want to conclude by this video is a very small thing, that definitely we need validation. We do, but only from one person, and that is ourselves. Thank you.